Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Colby Lewis, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2 to 1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Omar Infante to stand in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Well, they needed a win. They got that win last game, and it just put them right on the right frame of mind, positive vibes, getting things cleaned out for them. So maybe this will put them on a win streak, because up to that point, they were really struggling recently.
Line drive to center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Backhanded throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for the strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Adam Lind.
The designated hitter.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One for the Royals on the Moustakas home run. On to the bottom of the first at Progressive Field, and the Royals are off to an early 1-0 lead. Braden Shipley, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish the season out strong.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
At the plate, Greg Spangler. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Now here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Norm Bridges. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I'm talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's in.
Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians.
Batting sixth.
At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Marrero. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Naquin going back on it to the track, to the wall, out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Center fielder.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more on this Monday night after this. So striding forward now, Lincoln Scott. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 6.
And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's Michael Brantley, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
At the plate, Oliver Skaggs hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Now at the plate, Francisco Linder. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there, and the inning is over. Indians lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Infante. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Omar Infante.
Here it comes now to Infante. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Spangler moves over. One away. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Striding into the box, Alex Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Santana's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Indians nothing. Ready now, Tyler Naquin, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Nope. And that misses 2-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Infante's there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Greg Spangler.
Ready for another chance, Greg Spangler. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Takes this the other way to right. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Adam Lind. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lind awaits the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2 home to Lind. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Adam Lind. 6th home run on the season for him as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The catcher, number
Stepping
13.
in now, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Devin Marrero.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Marrero. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Scott corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 KC. Digging in the switch hitter, Norm Bridges.
Leading off the 4th for the Indians, first baseman, number 1.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians dugout. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in now, Lincoln Scott comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box now, Nick Martinez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Popped straight up. Santana just to the left of the mound. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante to stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Scott gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top, 4-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Oliver Skaggs. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
The batter.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Francisco Linder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? In there, a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Now in the box, Tyler Naquin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away.
Go get him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Marrero ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Royals out in front, 4-0. Carlos Carrasco will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Carlos Carrasco.
And there is Alex Gordon. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Alex Gordon.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here comes the 0-1. And the 3rd baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Popped high in the air. Santana is there for it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in again, but first will flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Taken in by Kipnis, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
A pause, and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Spangler moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Royals 5 and the Indians nothing. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Greg Spangler.
Ready for another shot now. Greg Spangler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Norm Bridges.
Ready once again, Norm Bridges, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and 1. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Marrero is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Cleveland, Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Devin Marrero. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-0 on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. So 1-1 now to Markakis. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Spangler sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Lincoln Scott.
Digging in once again, Lincoln Scott. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's by him for strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
One out, nobody on. In for strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Omar Infante. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes now to Infante. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Tell you, man, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Mike Moustakas will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And that's dead center for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Turn the field.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here's Adam Lind as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lind awaits the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit it. You see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Marrero. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. looking to leave them loaded.
That's
Off
ball
the
two.
plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Let's go, drive.
To third. Gloved by Santana. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Royals wind up leaving them loaded as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Your
Paul
attention, please.
Rayner is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
out of
for
the
Kansas
bullpen
City,
in the bottom half
number
of the eighth.
22, Paul Rayner.
Coming to the plate now, Oliver
Leading off with a
Skaggs.
drive.
He'll see what he can do
Designated
leading off
hitter,
the home eighth.
Oliver Skaggs.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
D-Rod.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Linder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Linder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here it comes.
Nope.
There's the cut
Ball
fastball, but it's low 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
All right, let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Way out in front. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Markakis giving chase. And the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be charged with
First
trying to
baseman
get
number
on board
35,
leading off the ninth.
Eric Hosmer.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder number 21, Nick Markakis.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Center fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Here comes the 1-0. Rocket to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Jason Kipnis.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Greg Spangler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Spangler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 1 out, nobody on. In the air out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Norm Bridges. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gordon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Kansas City get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Braden Shipley earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.